Good afternoon, sixth grade. Hi, Brian. We are continuing with our tests today. I'll give you more information in just a little bit. Hey, Taylor, how are you? Hey, Angelica. Hey, guys, thanks for joining. We are going to continue with our test. Some of you are almost done. We just have some tweaks from last time. But we're going to come back to this warm-up that we... Oh, you're funny. So that was a good one. It is April Fool's. Yes, happy April Fool's, everyone. This riddle is, or not, I shouldn't say riddle, because it's not a riddle, it is a problem. Hey, Avril. And I presented it to you a couple of days ago. I said that I wasn't going to go over it right away because I really want you to have the chance to figure it out. But it's been a while, so I'm going to present it to you, and I'm actually going to present the answer. Hey, Nathan, how are you? Avril got pranked, huh? I hope not too bad. So before we start talking about the test, I want you to take a look at this puzzle. Those three sets of boxes are supposed to be equivalent ratios. I'm good, thanks, Nathan. Thank you for asking, I appreciate that. Oh my goodness, that is bad then. Cried because you were laughing so hard, or cried because you were scared or sad? Like, oh no. Hey, Janelle. So you're supposed to use digits 1 to 9 to create three equivalent ratios. You're supposed to only use each digit one time. Did anybody have a chance to figure this out, spend some time with it, anything? Okay, great. That is a wonderful thing. So let me say this, though. Let's pretend you're someone who was actually interested in completing the puzzle, and you didn't have a chance to spend some time with it. Then you should pause the video. If you're watching it later on, obviously you can't pause the stream. You should pause the video because I'm actually going to give the answer now. And people will figure it out different ways. What I did was I started with the smaller numbers. Like I thought about 1 and I thought that wasn't going to make sense. If you're part of the stream right now and you don't want the answer, just come back to me in like 2 minutes. Because I want to put the answer up so that there's no open or unsolved math problems. So what I did was I started at the beginning with the smaller numbers. It's only 9 numbers. And I asked myself, would 1 make sense? And it really doesn't, because you can't get double digits with 1 if you're only using digits 1 to 9. So I knew that my first one definitely wasn't going to have a 1 in it. It would probably have to be in one of these spots, right? Okay. So then the next thing I did was I said to myself, okay, then let me try 2 and 3. I did my math. I was trying to see if it would work out. It didn't work out. So instead of 2 and 3, I tried 3 and 4. I tried other ones like, hey, Annalise, how are you? Good of you to join us, dear. We're actually right now going over a puzzle that I gave everyone. It's in your Unit 2, Lesson 16. Are you ready for more? If you guys want to wrestle with it, please stop watching the stream for 2 minutes and then come back. If you're watching the video later, just pause it, and then when you're ready, look at the answer. So that's the strategy that I personally used. It doesn't have to be the strategy that you guys use. Let's make it a little bolder here. So I used that process, and just by doing that until I got to my answer, it was relatively quick. It took me a couple of times to go back to it because I didn't want to spend too much time on it, and I wanted like a fresh mind, but it really didn't take too long. So it ended up being the original 6-3. And then if you multiply by the same factor to both of them, if first you do it by 3, okay, and then you get the 9 and you get 18. So far I haven't repeated any digits. And then the next one, if I take the original and I multiply by 9, so that one took me there. This one took me here because 3 times 9 is 27 and 6 times 9 is 54. So there you're going to see, hi Rosemary. Technically this one is homeroom, but you're welcome to join us if you like. It's entirely up to you. I can still assign you your part of the test that you're working on. So you take a look, double check that we went by the actual requirements. You can only use each digit one time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All boxes are filled, each digit only used one time. So there's actually a really interesting problem with equivalent ratios. And in the book, as far as the teacher's version goes, they tell us where it came from. So if you like stuff like this, you could go to openmiddle.com, see what other ones that they might have that you might be interested in. This particular one was inspired by finding equivalent ratios, and the author was Graham Fletcher. Do you guys have any questions on that?